Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we are going to discuss something very much interesting regarding the ON A level students and the topic, or you can say the video is not about any specific topic of any specific subject, but it's a overall you can say a go through or overlook. Okay, today we are going to have some study about how the grading of ON A level students. First of all, in Pakistan or in many countries, they do have their own board system, or you can say that they have own their universities. Universities mainly go on percentage system and etc. But in our Cambridge, in ON A level, IGCSE, and furthermore, we do have only grade system, and the grades you all know that the grading are basically A star to the 2 grade. Okay, and in up to the university's level, E is just the last limit where the grading of universities ends. Okay, now the problem they do face by all A-level student is because they don't know that how much marks they have just got in that specific subject. For example, if the grades are showed, yes, in May June 18, the grade threshold of the O level maths, which has a syllabus score of 402 for life, was maybe 185 to the A star, yes, and 130 is something like that, the A grade. Okay, as you can see, there's a quite big difference between these two numbers, or you can say these two grade threshold, A star and A. So the point on which I'm going to discuss is that the student don't know that whether he or she got 128 marks or if she got 183 marks. On 183, they'll be getting their A grade. Okay, even though they are more closer than A star, and 128 they will be getting their B grade and more closer to A. Okay, there's a big issue that do come. It's just sort of example that I have discussed, but the point is the student does not underestimate he or herself, because the main advantage that they can took is that if they just look on opposite side, okay, if they go on opposite side, so they have that. For example, if the student, like in our system, the A star is about the 90 percentage, while the A is of 85. If we just got equivalencies, B got 75 and C got 65, while D got 55%, and then the E grade got 45 percentage. Okay, there's a grading system, how the grade comes in our, how the universities count our grading system. And for example, if it's every student wants to have a star and A grades in their own A level, but unfortunately they do work hard and they don't get this desired grade. But still they don't need to make panic. If they know that they can do a good, so they should have a retake, or they should just go and for the recheck. But if they think that they will be wasting the parents' money on that stuff, so they'll be more focused on their upcoming studies on the university level. They should leave all that, because the good thing that a good thing that we are going to discuss in our Pakistan's unis, in the Pakistan universities, the main thing or good thing is that the percentages are mainly percentages starting from the 55%, or you can say there's an aptitude test, and only in the medical, or you can say some sort of computer engineering. In computer engineering, they can face some serious issues. But even though if they're just going to have education study, or even though you have general studies, literature, mathematics, or etc. about the IR and all that, so it's quite comfortable. At least 55% required, and for the specific subjects they are going. So my, you can say, is opinion of everybody. Maybe I'm wrong or maybe I'm right, but in my opinion, every student must go for a science subject, because there are many fields that do come in the science as well. Also, the commerce is a very vast field as well. But the student who don't have an interest in mathematics and all that stuff, so they can just go in the sciences, because the sciences they do have a chance of the general studies as well, which further makes them very much helpful in order to, you can say, that encounter all of the things in the future as well. Okay, so the main thing that you wanna, for example, like this is about my grade, my O level grade. I just got about O level. I just got about the two A's. Okay, 5B, 1C, and 1D. Okay, that's not good grade. I know you'll be laughing on me. But A level, I got 1C confirmed and 2C of AS level. Is of A level and AS of 2C. And even though, for example, if I just go down on, for example, if you just go on to D, although I'm not hoping for that, we are hoping for C or D. And even if I go on a D, so over a percentage, if you just go on equivalency, so it about goes with the 70%, which is quite comfortable. Also, you can see that these grades are very much not good for any student who is just going to have a O and A level. But the point is that you don't need to underestimate, you just don't need to compete with others. Because you know what people is think is about their own life, but don't know where you have to go. Inside, they do have a dual faces for you, but it's only about you. You should have a focus about your own, where how much value you have and what to do in future as well. Because not only the engineering, not only the doctor is the main profession, there are various and vast things that are going on the many social media sites which should be opted by students. And this is the only thing that I have just created today's video. Okay, take care. Allah Hafiz.